What's up, everybody? It's D here, and today I was just going to talk a little bit about calling. Yeah, not just cold calling, warm calling, lukewarm calling, whatever you want to call it. Basically, a big part of what I've done to improve my business and grow it in 2018 is I take this little device, yes, it's a landline phone, and I call video production companies, post production companies, sometimes other voice artists. I've reached out to coaches, to agencies, everybody in the industry. And it can be a little scary, I know that. And I know that I hated doing that when I did insurance. But I think the reason I hated it when I did insurance is because I was pushing something that I didn't necessarily believe in. Now, I wouldn't be doing voice work and audio engineering if I didn't believe in myself and my talents and my experience in doing so. 15 plus years of banging around the industry on and off, and then finally taking that big plunge and saying, you know what, I'm really going to go for it as I launched the Voice Chameleon in 2016. Well, a big step forward for me in 2018 has been connecting directly with potential clients. I'm not going to tell you that everybody you talk to is going to be receptive to you, but I got to say, compared to what I did in insurance, where maybe 1 out of 25, 30 people were actually interested in what I had to say, I'd say 5 out of 7 people I talk to, whether it's I'm calling a agency, a production house, or an individual, 5 out of 7 people are pretty receptive. And the main thing is, if they are not looking for new talent, they'll tell you right off the bat, and at most you've wasted 30 seconds of your time. But the cool thing is, you get to know some of these people and they get to know you, which helps them remember you because I know from doing voice work, you're only as great as your last job, right? And I've done some big name companies I've worked for, doing spots for McDonald's, General Mills, AT&T, but nobody cares about that. They want to know what can you do for them now and why they should hire you over somebody else. Well, simple way. You get to know people real quick and then they point you in the right direction if they're not the one to talk to. And I found that it's another thing to add to your arsenal. Like, I love using LinkedIn, other forms of social media to get in touch with companies and like-minded individuals where we can help each other out. But I think the method that I found the most success with, and I found the most people being really open and receptive and actually happy to hear from you, is on the phone. Maybe that's because people don't use the phone that much anymore outside of texting and, playing games and using social media. But it's just a little something I do that I feel has really helped my business grow, and I think it's something I'm going to continue to do for the next few years, the next 10, 20, 30 years, because I don't think you can ever have too many clients, especially when you're a full-time freelancer like I am. So just my little tip for the day, don't be afraid of the phone. You'd be surprised what could happen on the other end of that phone. There's a lot of good people out there that would like to hear from you. So pick up the phone and give them a call. You'll be glad you did.